Hello, you guys. So I just got this new deck, and I wanted to use it in Nicola's free for Nicola. So that came out after, but these two came out. Rider and the Fox. The main definition being news of a betrayal, a message of deception. So I want to turn these over because I haven't seen them. What's the news? The Hangman. The Eight of Cups. Loss. Fox. Loss. I already got lost. Okay. Hold on. So what I am thinking is she goes to the park. Somebody who knows her well knows her routine, has probably walked this walk with her before, knows her habits or movements regarding the conference call, knows she's going to put it on mute, knows she has no problem putting it on mute to talk to them. So if he's home, I'm feeling like he sent somebody, and I don't know. What I'm getting is it's like this is all alleged and speculation, but I'm kind of getting that one or two things. Either he's cheating with somebody one of three things to me. He's cheating with somebody random, or he's cheating with somebody she knows that could be close to her, or he was being improper in regards to his daughters. Alleged speculation, but that's what I got. Now if I flip that over, this could be she was done with him and she pulled a Sherry Papini and took off. But I don't think I'm getting that. I don't think this is random, and I don't think she fell in the water. But also, with the card that's in the thumbnail, she could have fell in the water because of how that tofu was resting in the tub, soaking up the water. Or she could be put into the water at a later time, which I don't think they can do because of the search. Let me finish reading The Rider and the Fox. To High Priestess. There's a woman who knows. There's a woman here who knows. Somebody else's man. The Protector. Let me turn this over. Ooh, 10 of Cups in reverse. So I have 10 of... not really. 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups in reverse. I need to check that out. Hold it, please. Where are you? Ten of Cups in reverse. Inability to move beyond the present moment. Inability to move beyond the present moment. But I already got lost in her first spread. It looked like it already said something about money loss, property loss, but it looked like somebody was losing money because of gambling. Somebody didn't know if it was over. Okay, let me finish reading. The Rider and the Fox. To adapt to change. Someone who wants things only for themselves, for their own benefits, who demands things that are useful for themselves only. To distrust news. To be suspicious of a new person, a stranger. To defend oneself against being pressed. Something changes one's sense of self, one's identity. Keywords: selfishness, self-care, trickery, suspicion, cunning, and caution. Inability to move beyond the present moment. I'm going to pull cards for this. Tell me about selfishness. Tell me about selfishness. I'm going to use all different cards. Selfishness, absence. So somebody was being selfish while traveling and didn't care that their absence caused a problem? Or is she being... I pray to the heavens above that she just took off. So, did she take off? Because this is my taking off card. Selfishness. Did she take off? Sherry Papini style. Go hang out with somebody. And we'll come back in a couple of days with a story. I did get this Friday some kind of news was going to come out about her. Hopefully. Selfishness. Six of Swords. Absence. So is her absence causing a selfishness? Let me just grab a card for that. What's this about? Selfishness. Absence. Six of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Tired of being stuck. Tired of tending to the garden that's not growing. Tired of not going forwards or going backwards. Tired of somebody doing what they want while you sit there and wait. Selfishness. Self-care. What's the self-care about? Get one of these. I'm going to do this quickly. The Emperor. The self-care. What about self-care on the Emperor? What about self-care on the Emperor? Get this one. The Toad. Phone. Look at that. The Emperor, to me, is the male partner, the husband, the father. Toad. He is definitely... Maybe his DNA is on the phone. Or, well, it would be. Toad. What about self-care, the Emperor, and Toad? Worry, doubt, apprehension. What's the Emperor worried about? What's the Emperor worried about? I'll get one of these. It told me to. Normally I would just read it, but maybe something to do with dental records, dentist, the tooth. Truth. The Emperor is worried about his self-care, the truth, intelligence, wisdom, growth, and independence. Worried about her moving on? That's what I was getting. I felt like he was worried about her talking to somebody on these daily walks, and he set up something to catch her, but couldn't do it himself, so had the rider, who was the horseman in the first read I did with her. Oh, that's health. The rider. Was that a Knight of Wands? King of Wands. Is this a King of Wands? It is a King of Wands. Okay, let me leave that there for a second. Trickery. What's this trickery about? Who got tricked and about what? Trickery. What's the trickery about, Nicola? The dog. The dog, first and foremost. Loyalty, because this person's disloyal. The trickery could be the dog walking the dog. Something about, it could have something to do with the graveyard. Trickery. Nicola, I meant to get a tarot card. Nicola, trickery. Six of Cups. So, I don't know if somebody's sleeping with somebody's friend, somebody's sister, somebody's brother, Somebody's family member. Suspicion. Tell me about the suspicion, Nicola. What about the suspicion? Pull one of these. Page of Wands. Alright, I'm going back to, I don't like how he was so hell-bent on, I'm caring for the girls, and the girls need their mommy, and I can't go one more night of putting the girls to bed without knowing about mommy. There's something, I'm sorry to say it, but there's something improper with the girls. And that's what I feel like she was suspecting, and I feel like somebody had to nab that and try to put an end to her suspicions or saying anything or suspicion with the Page of Wands. One of her kids is a fire sign that likes to play video games or on the computer or gaming or whatever. Dollhouse. Oh, what the F? Suspicion. Oof. Okay. I think she suspected he was being improper with their children. Or somebody was being improper with their children. Or letting others be improper with their children. Suspicion. Page of Wands. That is playing a video game. Or on the computer. Or sitting in the living room. Maybe something is recorded. If she has a fire sign child, I would make sure that there are people around these kids at all times. Dollhouse. Childhood, miniatures, Ibsen, hobby, furniture, model train, special effect, carpenter, tiny, antique store, action figures, model, bottled ship, role play, haunted, doll, fourth wall. Fourth wall, what does that mean? Toy. I'm gonna have to look that up. Two more. Cunning. What's the cunning about, Nicola? What's the cunning about? What haven't I used? What's the cunning about? I see this one. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Cunning. I want a tarot card with it. What's the cunning about? Three of Wands. That park thing. I was wondering if that was going to come out. Sugar. Just so you can say, when I pull, I'm pulling from all of these. Under there is more. Over here is more. So I am pulling. Under here is more. From all of these. Doubt. What's this doubt about? Let me go here. Oh, I did. Three of Wands. Okay, Three of Wands, seeking direction, answers, cunning, but doubt. What someone's telling them, but why the park bench? Oh, maybe he, again, thought she was doing something. Possibly because he was doing something, but not necessarily. What is this about? What's this park bench about? I'm sorry, I have to get a more extensive one for this. Where's the book? Park bench. What's this park bench about? Communion. Two people sitting on a bench. So did he have knowledge that she was meeting up with somebody? Did she leave? Ooh, girl. Bench, bench. A couple on a bench, a couple on a bench. Cunning, doubt. communion. What did that say? Something about a stranger. To distrust news, to be suspicious of a new person, a stranger. And she kept saying she had an important client. Communion as an act of partnership and recognition symbolizes the human virtue of sharing. Associated to the planet Mars, the letter H, number 9, it represents a principle of unity within diversity. As an element of prediction, it promises affection, tenderness, intimacy, affinity, correspondences, mutual protection against third party, fights for common ideals, mutual protection, the protector, King of Wands, mutual protection against third parties, fights for common ideals. Okay, last one, caution. Okay, let me get a tarot, caution, tarot. Nicola, caution, what's this caution about? Queen of Wands, the public defender. I've got a king and a queen of wands. I've got two couples on a bench. I've got what I felt like was the suspicion around a child, disloyalty, being stuck. Okay, caution. What are we questioning? Caution is about a queen of wands, another woman trying to get her man. So she might be a public defender. She could be African American. She could be a fire sign. I don't know why I'm getting... She could be barren and just want to... Maybe she doesn't even want the man. Maybe she just wants the kids. I don't know. Caution. Caution against a queen of wands. Somebody trying to take her man. What is this about? Give me... I'll take one of these. Anchor, pause. Came out in reverse, but I don't read reverses with these cards. The anchor is a symbol of a period of pause or idleness. Again, trying to keep someone stuck, but there was already something here about pausing. What the hell was that? Was it the toad? Toad. Worry, doubt, apprehension. There may be a need to stop and reflect before making a decision. Caution. There could also be a period of laziness when this card is drawn. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I'm doing a lot of readings on her. I do feel like Friday, some news is going to come out one way or another about where she is. Hopefully she comes home on Friday. All right, thank you.